Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? I got something very special for you today, and I think it's going to really help you out. If you read the title, it was landing page, squeeze page, splash page, design. Um, I can't. Oh, reviews. And here's the deal. I took a bunch of websites, and I'm going to say this up front. They're not my websites, and I mean nothing mean or anything about. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? And I don't mean anything mean or anything about it. And really, to tell you the truth, it's just for your help. I'm not gonna be mean about this or not. That I'm just gonna suggest a couple things that I would think that I would change if it was mine. Okay, this is a disclaimer. I don't want anybody coming to me and saying, "Hey, you put my website up and you said this." It really isn't for that, guys. I'm trying to help you out, and I, you know, I really want to help you, and I don't want to get kickback from this. It's just a lot of these sites that I picked are good sites, and that's why I picked them. And we're going to go through. There is a few. They're not bad, but I would do something a little different. And it's just like I said, just to help you guys. It's not. Not trying to be mean or picking on somebody's website, because to tell you the truth, guys, we all were there. If you're there right now, but back in the day, I did a lot of crappy landing pages that I thought were just beautiful, but they weren't. They didn't convert. And that's what I'm saying. Hey, the thing is, if you're testing your landing page and whatever I say or anybody else says doesn't matter. If you're testing your landing page and you're converting, maybe I think I wrote in the description, maybe this thing is awful, but if you're converting customers into sales, it don't matter what I say or anybody says. It matters what happens for you. But if you're if you happen to see your website up there and I say something about it, test it. Just make another one exactly like that one, and maybe take the suggestions that I give, or maybe maybe your own suggestions, because a lot of times as we grow as business owners, we go back. I have landing pages that are out there. I know they're awful, but I can't find them all to shut them all down. So it's like they're there on websites, and I don't know it, but we've all been there. We've all had bad sites, and I just want to put that out there before we even get started, guys. I got a lot of sites to go through here. I hope that you I'm sorry, I'm looking over there at the comments. I hope that you get something out of this. I hope it really helps you out for your next and upcoming landing pages. Some of the things that I'm going to tell you are going to be like maybe a Google or Bing type, website. This would be a good Google or Bing type website in case you want to advertise on those kind of things. So we're just going to point out some stuff, and like I said, it's not to be mean or nothing, and I'm really going to be pretty positive about all this stuff, because I didn't pick anything that was super awful, let's say. So the reason that I'm doing this is I joined somebody's. Actually, it's Debbie here. She's on the line, and I joined her traffic exchange, and I haven't been around traffic exchanges probably for a couple of years, to tell you the truth. And really, to tell you, they have changed a lot, and I don't know. I can't really say that they were good or bad, because back then I was new, and everything looked great to me. So to me, it seems like some of them are downgraded a little bit. I don't know. But like I said, when I was new, like maybe you are, a couple years into this, I was like, everything looked great to me because I couldn't do half the stuff. So let's just take it from there, and we'll go and let me share my screen, and we'll go and check out some of these sites. Okay, this is the first one. Um, this guy, all right, so when this is a splash page, okay? What you want to do with a splash page is you want, really, you want to pick one thing that you want to promote, okay? This guy is promoting several different, and they're all the same thing. They're all traffic type exchange websites, okay, that he's doing here, which is fine. If it was me, I would just do one and make several different landing pages for the other ones. Also, I give kudos to him. He put his picture here, but if he was only promoting one of these sites, he could have put this so where we could read it. I mean, it's really small, and I really can't read it. And I would put a big old join button here instead of these links. So, you know what I'm saying? He's got it above the fold. That's great. All right, he has it above the fold, which is great. That's exactly what you. But I would put just one of these, and I would just put a join button, a big old colorful button, not purple, not what, some color like red or yellow or bright green or something. See, you want to focus people on that join button. That's exactly, you want that to jump out at them like that was the most distracting thing that they can see. All right. So that's what you want them to do. You want them to join. Most of these places are free to join. So you put free join here or join now, and make it very colorful and is, not giant size, but pretty nice size where it's going to jump out. And you can even have it, flash a little bit. I'm not much into the flashing, but sometimes it works. Okay. Well, let me hide this. I don't know what that's doing. All right. So overall, he's got the right idea. He's out there. He's trying to, change what his companies are. He's not really supporting them. He's supporting himself. All right. Now this is basically the same kind of page, except he's actually supporting, if maybe he owns this. He may own this particular website, which is great. That would be a great thing. He's above the fold. He's got, he wants you to sign in. So it's a different type of box. And this is a traffic exchange. I would have probably put a join button and just, if you get somebody take one step to go from a join to, join here free, and they go to the next step, you pretty much got them. So what he's going to do, what he should do is, which probably is happening, is when you sign in there, then it's going to go to his website. So overall, great, great page. He's branding himself, which is great. And if he owns this site, then he did a great job here. Most people that do this, they have these buttons over here, and then they have all this writing, kind of like this, all this writing, and then the join buttons all the way at the bottom. Not good, guys, not good. You got like 2 seconds to get this guy or girl's interest. So she's got this big join button right here, which is great. I see so many people that they put their websites up and it's just a bunch of text. And let me tell you something. People do not read it. They're not interested in reading all that text unless they're really interested in what it is. I mean, they have to be, you know, exactly interested in that, or somebody took you to that site. If somebody's doing this as like a splash page, it's not really a great splash page. If you put all this text up here like this, and then you have a sign up button, it's so small that nobody's going to even look for it up top, and then your button is way down here. So, but this is good. She's got this right here, and you know they'll join from there. This site, I like this. This is kind of interesting. This is really different than anything I've ever seen. And I think that this guy really did a great job, or whoever built this site that has this splash page did a really good job. I really like it. The join button, I think I would have colorfuled it a little bit more. It's got to be the main focus. You don't want your website to look better than what you really want them to do. That's the only thing I think I would change, is made this red, or change the color on the button. Love this site though. Now this is a different kind of splash page, and well, I've done a lot of these, and this is really good to have all these you know trust type things down here. And oh, I did want to mention, all these pages, all these splash pages really need to have terms of use and policy and those kind of things down here. Contact us. They really, really need it sooner or later. It's going to be required, so you may as well just get it up there now. I did want to mention that. I see a lot of these sites and they have nothing. They don't even have this much. So start thinking about putting your privacy policy down there, your terms of use, your whatever else you have. I put contact us, especially if you plan on doing any kind of ad advertisement for Bing or something like that, Bing or Google, any one of those types of sites. Any kind of really paid advertising is going to probably want you to have that down there. So that's something that really you need to do. So all right, now what I said about the button, look, it's bright yellow, everything's white and black, and this is a great page. Other than that, this is definitely one of those. This landing page is it works pretty good. I've seen lots of stats on this. I bought a book where he actually said that this one worked really good, and did several testing. It was a testing type of book where they tested different things, and this particular landing page worked pretty good. So overall, nice and clean, looks good. The only thing I would do is put the privacy policy and stuff down there. All right. Nope. All right, so let me get some more, guys. I couldn't put them all up there. I didn't want to bog down the computer too much. So we got quite a few to go through, so you get a lot of ideas here. Just take a few minutes. Oops. Ah. We'll put another bunch up there. So I probably should have spaced these out a little bit. All right, let's go with this one. I like it. Looks good. Nice and clean. Nice graphics. They could have branded themselves, but that's no big deal. If they don't want to show their face, that's fine. It's a way to go. The button, like I said, I would like to see a colorful button. You got all this color up here. You don't want your website to look better than, than the button. I mean, the button should strike you. And it does make a lot, it moves, but it's the same color as this. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, other than privacy policy, all these pages don't seem to have that. Above the fold looks good. Good site. Here's another one. I would have changed this to gold. You know what I'm saying? Even though everything is this silver color, I think I would have went with gold or something for this button, and it would have totally made this a heck of a lot. But other than that, I think a nice site. Very nice page. I always like the black background type stuff. So I hope you're getting lots of good ideas here. That even though I'm just showing you, a lot of these are exchange type splash pages and stuff. It doesn't matter. It's if you get the ideas that I'm showing you and use them. Implement them into your business. Now here's a great video page advertising. But this is good. You have a video here. Here's your button, nice and red. I like that. And this page is a longer page. This is what they call long. Actually, this is probably somebody's like a website. That's probably their website. See, I'm not much for the banners, but this is this guy's site. It's up to him. He's got all his policies. This is great right here. This is exactly what every one of these pages should be. All right, so he's got all kinds of information here about whatever they're doing here, and kind of some neat graphics there. I think it's a pretty good site. There's a lot of these sites that they don't put the button here. They'll have all this, and then all the way at the button all the way at the bottom they'll have a button. So good site. Now I did this because everything was above the fold. There's a video there, which I'm not going to say that. The video is there, which is great. Put your video there, brand yourself. This is, I don't know exactly what this is, but some kind of launch. All right. And there's a big, giant register now button. The only thing the guy's missing is his privacy policies and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know if that's required yet. I guess it isn't, or they'd be getting down on this, but it will be very soon. I guarantee it. They're already telling us, I'm in different groups, mastermind groups and stuff, and they're all already telling us to put that stuff there. So that means that, something down the line is coming, and we need to start doing it. And if it's not that hard. You just link your pages to that particular page. All right, let's get some more. I hope this is interesting for you. There's all kind of sites here, so we're going to hit a bunch of different things. All kinds of different layouts. All right, we did that one. Now I think this is a very nice site. This would be great for Google, Bing, anything. This is more of a I think it's a squeeze page website page type thing. It's a long form actually. There's actually a short form. This is a short form where you don't have to scroll down, and this is more of a long form. And you might want to test that. That's what I'm doing right now. I just changed my Bing ad, and I put a video and some text on it. So I'm testing that right now to see if that's going to work any good. And actually, it didn't work too good at all today, so I'm going to give it another day. Sometimes you get nothing, guys. I'm testing basically one keyword, and actually it's one main keyword but 3 different variations. And yesterday I got 2 out of 4 because I just had $5 up there, and today, my budget was $5 because I just started this, and I want to make sure it's gonna, it's working. So I upped the budget for this new one to 10, and I got all these hits, but I didn't get nothing. And basically all I did was change my landing page, so I might have to go back and do it. But we'll test it another day and try it out, because sometimes that happens. You just don't get nothing. All right, so I love this website. The button's a different color. I think I would have did a little more with the button, made it either bigger or something. It's okay though. I mean, it's perfect. As once you watch the video, it probably tells you to register right here. And I didn't watch the video, so, but a really good site, really nice design, and I have a creator that does this particular kind of site, and with all these different setups, and it's basically a line, and with the line they give you so many blocks, and this one has 3, this one had 2, and you can do testimonials, and there's all kind of stuff. We have a landing page creator just like this, and this was perfect too, having a double register now button, and that is good. Always want to have one at the top, and if you have a long form, you want to have one at the bottom too. So good site. See, they got all their stuff here. And if you're talking about money, you might want to have a disclaimer type thing, like if you're working make money at home type things, you want to put some kind of disclaimer there. Really nice site. Okay, what do you think is wrong with this? And I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let you think about it, because I just don't want to say nothing about that one. But I wanted to put it there so you could see it. I will say one thing. It's too much text for the setup. All right. This site looks really good, other than it doesn't have any privacy policy stuff. Nice layout. Some bullet points here and away. And I don't know what they want you to sign up, but I think it's for traffic exchange, which I still like. I still like the idea. Which it's just my idea, so it doesn't matter. They want the first email to subscribe already. They want you to subscribe. I think it would be better off, and you'd maybe get more subscribers if you just put a join button here, join now, and send them to the next place. And that way, because the next place is going to be their website, where what I would do is put a nice video right there as soon as they come in, and a lot of these traffic exchange sites, they're they got a lot of buttons on them, and sometimes there's just, it looks like there's just so much, especially, figure out, if you're new, or if you're on here and you already been here for a couple of years and you're new, think back of, when you were new, all that stuff coming up at one time, all those buttons. What do I do? And if you put text there, they're not going to read it most likely unless they're really super interested. So you're going to lose a lot. So, but if you put a video there and say, hey, I'd like to help you out. I know this looks like there's a lot here, but let me go ahead and sign up, and I'm going to walk you through this whole setup or something like that. And then when they, sign up, the very next page should have another video. They explain all the different buttons and tell them what to do, and, tell them how to get the most benefit out of your site. Another nice looking page. The only thing, nobody's putting the privacy policies. These guys, they need to start doing that. But other than that, nice. I've seen this one. They have this one in black and white, where I like the white one better. I think the white one is more cleaner looking. And again, they're looking for email and address. This might be something different. Looks like they're trying to sell some kind of make money type thing. So let me give you another hint on these make money type, like if you're in a network marketing, or you have some kind of business that you're trying to get them in to make money. Anytime you use a total on like free marketing system, let's just say you can make, here's how it should be. You can make up to $5,000 a year or a month or whatever you're going to do. And, you want to put that up to, you don't want to say make money, make $5,000 in the next 30 days. It should be make up to $5,000 in 30 days. That's another illegal thing. So, all right, now I like this site too. This would be great for Bing or anybody, any type of advertising. I think it's really good. The only thing I don't really like is, well, they made it blue if you click on it. I think they should have made it blue right off the bat, and then changed the color from blue to another color. I'll tell you the truth, because it blends. They say if you have a button that blends with the background, a lot of times it doesn't get pushed on. Let's see. Here's another one. That's good. I like this site. It's nice. You could actually model after sites. If you find a site that you like and you have like a site builder. If you don't have a site builder, there's one. I left you a link below in the description that you could check out, and you can make sites exactly like this. Really easy. So yeah, if you find a site, when you're out searching and you see a site and you like it, you could actually turn around and model after it. You could go and this is just a text. This is text thing. This is nothing but a HTML text type thing. You can put your button in there. This is a row with 3 different sections. And I'm not sure about this one. This one might be 3 sections too. It probably is. You got this text, then he put images in, and then a join button, which would have been HTML text. And then same thing here, 3 different sections. This is one. Just real easy to do, guys. You could do this with with that creator I just told you about at the bottom, or any site that you see that you like. But this is a very nice site. Has everything down here. Oh, I don't have the privacy policies and stuff. That's surprising. Very surprising. I didn't notice that. I thought it had everything. Maybe they're up here. They might be on the home page. Okay, nice site though, huh? Well, let's see. Well, we got about, I don't know, 8 more to go or so. What do you think, guys? You getting anything out of this? Oh, maybe I already put this one up. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the comments. Sorry about this. I just couldn't put all these sites up there. I was afraid it was going to drag YouTube down and my computer would knock off. That happened once before. All right, so we have 4 more after this. All right, we did that one. All right, what do you think about this one? All right, I'm glad you're liking this. I'm glad it's helpful to you. All right, so this one is kind of a blurred picture, which that's probably how it was designed. I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about it. I don't like it, but you know, it could work. You know, like I said, it could convert, and you know, who cares what I said? But I would change this text. It's kind of, it doesn't, you know, look right to me. I'd change the color on it, and I don't know if I would put this up there. You already have it right here, you know, your elite team. And if I was going to put that there, I might put it down here in smaller text or something. But like I said, guys, your main focus for this whole page, it doesn't matter what it says, really. I mean, it does in a way, but the main focus is that button. You want that to stand out so they know exactly what to do. See, you want to simplify what the customer has to think about when he's doing this. When you're coming in, you want to simplify what they're doing. That's why I say don't put, you know, like that first one we did, it was all those different links on there. If you put too many things for them to do, they're not going to do nothing. They'll, you know, keep on moving, you know, they'll just keep clicking on something else. You need them to focus on one title, whatever it's going to be. And if you're doing like Bing or really anything, you know, whatever your ad says, say you're doing like a solo ad. If your ad says, you know, I'm just going to use this as an example, work from home online, it better say work from home online on this page. It has to be relevant. You know, Bing ads are that's how you get a better position on Bing, is when your title ad says work from home online, and then you click on it because that's what you were searching for. Okay. You know, most likely you put in the search engine work from home online. You come up, you see, oh, here it is, work from home online. You click it, and then you go to the landing page, and it says work from home online. 99, well, I can't say 99, but you know, at least 50% of the time, you're going to put your information in there and get it because that's what you were searching for. So simplify it. All right, here's a video type page. And I think it would have been okay, but going through, this is a traffic exchange. You got almost 1.5 inches or close to 2 inches there. So that's why it's, you know, not above the fold. I think if this wasn't here, it would all be above the fold. But since it's not, you know, they didn't take that into account when they were doing this. So you can make landing pages for all kinds of stuff. If you know that there's going to be 1.5 inches at the top, then you have to figure that out when you're doing your landing page. If you're going to do it, say you're making a landing page for these traffic exchanges, you need to, you know, figure on that 1.5 inches or whatever it is, measure it out, and then start your header. And then what he should have done in this case would make the video a little bit smaller, and that would have brought everything up. Okay, I'm just giving you some ideas, because if you're going to do traffic exchanges, which, you know, I guess works really good for free traffic, you have to work on the sites, you have to get credits or buy credits, whatever you're doing. And then, you know, think about it when you're putting up a landing page that, you know, you want to think about, okay, you know, go through their site, you know, go and check it out. Like, you know, you see this one right here has about 1.5 inches or 1.75 inches. Some of them only have a really small bar. So, you know, it all depends. But the ones that you're going to use, if they all have this big bar right up top, you want to take that in account when you're actually making your page and drop it down. You know, they could have started, you know, basically, I don't know, they got a lot on here. Another idea you could have done is put the video off to the side, like, you know, in that software that I have on a link below. You could have made this you make this row 2. So you would put a box here, which could have been your video. You could have put some of these titles, or you could have put your opt-in box right here, and then you would have had room. You know, you would have had to smaller this video down a little bit, but yeah, you could have changed this around and made it that way too. So there's all kinds of things you can do, guys. All right, now this is a website, and for a splash page, and that's what they were trying to do with it, it's not a good one. It's a, you know, it's a website, I think. So, you know, there's really, well, there is a sign up free. So you should have had that at the top. I would have had that at the top somewhere. That's the only thing, you know. Okay, this one, fine and dandy, right? What do? There's nothing there that says do anything. It just says free cash solos, send daily cash solos ads for free. All right, I would take this out, and I would put a join here button or whatever, you know, join free now. That's what I would do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just you really want your customer to, you know, come up to it, because you got to think, when you're doing these, you got to think about the new guy, the guy that never hardly ever sees these, you know, and he comes up to this page, he says, what do I do? So that would be one simple thing that I would do. I mean, everything else is fine and dandy, but I would have, even if you'd have put a button down here, I know now I'm familiar enough that I could go here and I see that, you know, websites coming up down here. So if I click on it, I'm okay. But you got to think of the new guy, the guy that don't know nothing. And, you know, how many times are you going to miss those kind of people? Because I tell you, there's a lot of the, you know, hundreds of thousands of those people coming in every day. They're looking for some way to make extra money. And you're missing them because you didn't have a button here that says what to do. You know, they say that somebody told me once that the military has something where it's 3 steps, you know, so you could have 3 steps for them to, you know, do whatever you want them to do. Or in this case, it could be just one, you know, clicking on your site and then clicking from the join button to there and then joining. I guess that's the 3 steps. All right, now this is another long form, and I like it. I've used this form before. It works on certain kinds of traffic, and you know, it tells you exactly what it is. A free presentation gives you bullet points, and then here's the opt-in box, different color button, and then it tells you a little bit about each person. I guess these are going to be the presenters. And then you got your terms and use and all that stuff here. Okay. Perfect. Nice clean site. You know, it's not crazy or nothing, which I'm going to show you a crazy site here in a minute. It's coming up. I know it. Four more to go, guys. All right, the first time I seen this, I thought, oh my God, what the heck? But there was an order button there. But then it started moving. I think I went down and it started moving or something. This is another one of those sites, guys. You know, that building of software building landing page building software would make. All right, you have this. You know, you could go to a site like this and say, hey, I kind of like that design, and then you add your, you know, your thing to it. But this would be easy to make. You know, all this stuff moving and stuff, that's all in the software. See how that come up? That's all in the software. And this is all these are is just lines with 3 different boxes, and you put your stuff in each box. Nice order form. I think I would have went with a different color and maybe bigger, but hey, if it's working for them, that's all that counts. Some text, and you have this, bullet points. I've never seen the bullet point on the other side, but That might be a little special. I don't know if I could do that. I've never seen the bullet point on this side. I can do a bullet point on this side. Learn more. This is really good. Perfect. Another thing I see a lot of times on landing pages is they put their Facebook and all this stuff. Unless you're doing a long form like this is talking about a short form, okay? If you're doing a short form, do not even put that stuff on there. Remember what I said? You want to simplify it. You want them to do one thing, and that's click that link or sign up or whatever, you know, join, register, sign up. That's what you want them to do. They don't even know you yet to do any kind of following thing type thing. So on a long form, this is a website. And I'm surprised they don't have any policies here. They should. Maybe it's on here. But anyway, lost my concentration there. Anyway, don't put that on the short form. It's just not going to work for you. It's just going to distract the customer. Like I said, one thing. You want them to join, you want them to register or whatever, sign up. That's what you want them to do. Nice site, though. See, now, can you understand about modeling? You know, you can model this site with your whatever you're doing. You find a nice site that you like, and you can model after it. That's what you can do with that landing page creator. All right. I think the only thing that I could say about this is I see the buttons kind of that color, but from what I've been told, and this is, you know, just what I've been told, making the button the color, you know, the colors of the website is not a good thing. So that's the only thing I see here. This is another long form, easily made by that landing page creator. There's your terms of use and conditions and whatever. They just did a simple one. Good site. Good site. That's the only thing I mean, it's probably converting. You know, I've seen this site a lot. It's probably converting with this button, but heck, I might even make it, you know, white. Make it stand out a little bit. Make it white and, you know, with black or red letters or something. Or even fluorescent green letters, you know. Because they have the white and the green here, but they went with this green. Hey, if it's working, it's working. Test it. Here's a nice clean, you know, clean site. And they have legal information. So whatever, this probably goes to whatever, you know, legal stuff they have, which is all right. It's better than what most of these places had. See, this one said upwards. So that's a good word too. Up to, upwards. How you can earn upwards to 5,000 while you sleep at night. All right, guys, one more. The one I've been waiting for. All right, guys. Wonder what that is. Okay. Thought it was a video or something. All right. So here's something I like to talk about, and I'm not really talking about this site, but you get the idea from this. Sometimes you can get your background. Remember what I said? I said we want them to do one thing. We got 2 seconds for them to look at it and say, okay, I want it, or I'm going to click off of it. And that one thing we want to make sure is the join button or the register button or the sign up button is the thing they kind of see. But when your background is crazy, sometimes it can be too crazy. Like, I'll give you an example. I've done a lot of these kind of picture type uh, backgrounds. Here, let me stop sharing. All right, so I've done a lot of these picture-like backgrounds, like greenery, mountainsides with a lot of trees, in the summertime and stuff. Mountains with a lot of trees. Um, Oceans are pretty good. Ocean kind of scenes. Um, they even have videos now, guys, that you can put up on your sites, and I have a lot of videos. I have a couple they're like kind of lights. They're like blue, and they just kind of move around and stuff, so it isn't too distracting. I did one with, I went to SeaWorld one time, and I did one with these seals, and it looks good, but is that distracting? That's what I have to think to myself all the time. Now, we just went to an event a couple weeks ago. That's why I haven't been on very much. I think I missed 3 of them because the way the plane was going out and everything and coming back. And then last week I just didn't feel good, and so my friend here, she didn't feel good, so I just didn't. I wasn't ready. It was already Wednesday, and she says, "Are you going to do a webinar?" I says, "Man, I haven't even researched anything." So I hate to do, off the fly, because generally I get off track, and then, it's not a very good webinar or hangout. So I just said, no, I think I'll wait. I have a lot of stuff that, since we were gone for almost a week, that I got to catch up on, and that's why I haven't been on, guys. But getting back to, like, videos, we went to California, and there was we were right by the beach. Okay, hotels on one side of the street, and the beach was on the other. And you can't go to a place like that and not take pictures and videos and stuff. So I live on the East Coast, where you can get a great sunset, but really you don't get much of too much of a sunset. I'm sorry. I get a better sunrise and not a better sunset. So up there, I could get a good sunset. So I think it was the last day, we went out, and I took videos as the sun was coming down, and I checked them. They look pretty good, but I haven't put them up on anything. But guys, rolling water coming in, soothing. You know how water is always kind of soothing. That might work. Ocean scenes and stuff. You have nice blue sky, perfect for those kind of landing pages. Give nice ocean view, a little bit of sand maybe. But yeah, those kind of pictures aren't too distracting, but you get something that's got a lot of pictures to it, like that one lady that was standing there and it was blurred. It's kind of iffy, a lot of times, and you can see it, guys. If you put the words on there and you can barely read them, that's not good. Now, with this landing page creator, there's a way where you can make it transparent, it's like a slider, so you can scale it back to where the text looks good. All right, so you might be missing some of your picture, but like I say, guys, I keep looking here, should be looking up there. We want them to see the button and maybe the title. That's it. It's, you know, like I said before, make it relevant. If it's just, you know, something out there, say it's a traffic exchange, since we did so many of those today. It should say traffic exchange and maybe your name, and, you know, come join the best winning traffic exchange, you know, out on the internet or something, and then join here now, bright color. All right, so that's an splash page. Now, if you've seen the title, it says landing page, squeeze page, splash page. They're pretty much all the same thing. All right, I just want you to be aware of that. I was looking at this chat and there's nothing even there. So anyway, yeah, you got the idea. I think I've said it several times. Whatever you want them to do. If you want them to buy something, then you should have a big buy now, you know, button. And don't make it the same color as the website. So, you know, if you're selling something, you could put the product there and put a buy button underneath it, you know, above the fold. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. I got something here. No, they didn't do it right. They didn't do it right, so I'm not going to show you that. I was looking into something, a bottle of something, and they put it at the bottom. What they did is they put 3 videos, and I don't want to show you this site, but I'm going to give you my input on it. The first page was a 30-minute video. Okay, and this is on stuff that's kind of healthy. It's not really like it's not really healthy, but it's a mineral that we need a lot of, and we're not getting hardly any. And that's where a lot of our problems, that's what they say, where a lot of our problems are coming from. And anyway, then it goes to another video, and then another video. You have to be super interested in that product to really want to go that far. Now, I'm smart. I'm smart enough to say, okay, I don't see it on the first page. I don't see it on the second. It's on the third, because I didn't watch all those videos. I watched the third video just to see the reason why. I've been to this site before, and they just changed the whole site. And it wasn't like that. I think their sales are going to drop because of people don't care about that. You know, especially if they're searching in the internet and they come to that site and they have a video that's a half-hour long and another video that's a half-hour long and another one that's a half an hour long before they see the product, you can guarantee you they're gone unless they really have to have that. Gone. And there's not a lot of competition, but still people are not going to, and I'm really good. I like, you know, to have video there, but not that long. So, you know, these are some ideas that I'm giving you that, you know, that was more of a sales page than a splash page. You know, they weren't trying to get my information or anything, but they were given way too much. You know, what I would have done, this is what I would have done, is I would have put the 3 videos onto the side and put my product right there, said buy now, and the, you know, whatever, maybe some text below. But you know, because there's only, it's only one product with 2 different scents. So even if you just put one picture up there, basically that's what they did with they have like a drop down that has a couple different scents, and because it's like a spray stuff you put on your skin. And you know, basically if you did that, at least the people that really wanted to buy right now would do it. And if they really wanted more information, they would watch the videos. So that's my thought. I think that page is going to bomb, but it's their company. And you know, I'm going to buy some of it because I went through the site before and I wanted to try it about a month ago, and now I really want to, I just want to try it because my wife is having some problems, and I'm having some problems with, you know, certain things, and it's supposed to help it. I'm going to try it out. So, you know, other than that, though, if I was a new time comer, I would have never made it past that first video. Not even. Because he was talking like technical doctor kind of, you know, stuff. You know, I'm way up here. Way up there, guys. So I hope you got a lot out of this information. I hope you can take it and use it in your business. If you need a landing page creator, if you're out there and you don't have anything, there's one at the bottom. Click on it. I give you a ton of information. It actually goes to like a mini course where, you know, I've done that mini course so long ago, I don't even remember what's on it. So I hate to tell you, but it basically probably shows you how to use the tool and so on. So, you know, go ahead, go down there. Hey, you might, even if you don't want to buy it, you might get some kind of ideas from that information that you can use. There's a lot of bonuses that goes with this. So they're at the bottom of the page. Go ahead and check it out. Hey guys, we'll see you next week. One other thing, guys, if you have anything that you would like me to go over, and I can do it if it's in my means. You know, I'm not going to try to do something that I don't know nothing about, but if I can help you in any way, let me know. We'll go ahead and do a hangout on it, and we'll go from there, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next week.